Welcome back to our channel, guys. As always, thank you for watching. And today we're here at Hidden Valley in Abingdon, Virginia. It's kind of the in-between area here. We're actually up on top of a mountain. This is the boat landing here, and as you can see, a little bit of information here that we just wanted to show. It is a wildlife management area, so they do actually stock this lake. This lake is some parts of it is man-made. They expanded it and everything. But if you turn around this way here, look out there and you can see the lake. Now, how cool is that? I mean, it's a good flat, big parking area here. I mean, as you can see, there's some boats out there. But I mean, the lake itself is not a big lake, but there's some decent fishing up here. If you'll stay tuned, we're going to go take a little drive, and we're going to go over to the campgrounds and show you around some of the campgrounds, because there's literally campgrounds just everywhere. Just like there'll be a fire pit. There's no electric hookups on some of them. Some of them there is, if I'm not mistaken. But we're going to go find out and see what all they got. Okay, so we've actually found out a little bit of information. There is no electric hookups on camping. It's all primitive. We actually passed the campgrounds up there. We wanted to come up here because, I mean, look at that down through there. That's you can see it, almost the entire lake until it just goes just a little further down there. And that way down there is where we was actually at. So, and then here is the actual levee. And it's just nothing but woods, and we're up here on the actual top of the mountain. But I mean, it's such a quiet place to come and get away. It really is a hidden gem off the beaten trail. It's almost straight up, but the road up here is paved until you get up on top, and then it goes to dirt. And the wildlife management, they really do take care of it. But we're going to walk out to the levee here in just a second. I mean, look at that. It's just, it's beautiful here. And what a fishing spot. I mean, all the way down through there, there's people fishing down there. So let's go check it out. The information we found out, you're supposed to camp at least 100 feet, yards, I'm sorry. I don't know why he was saying 100 feet. So 100 yards away from the lake. So right here, they've either been fishing or something like that. I guess the two, you know, it says 24-hour fishing. But there's a grill rack there and everything. And then, you know, they've had a fire here and everything. But I mean, right here, and a lot of people, it seems to, they'll build them a fire and they'll stay overnight just at the fire fishing, which is legal. It's kind of been in the rules, but I guess it's acceptable. But on our way over here, we came across the levee. If you'll pan back this way right here, we come across the levee, come around through, and we come in from right over here and come down this way. But this is it. And then there's still several trails. It takes you all the way around. It goes all the way around the lake and goes down through there and goes back around, just makes a big old giant loop. And one of the trails is actually right over there. But we're gonna go back. I know I said we'd show you the campgrounds and everything. That's actually, I want to do that. I want to show you where the actual campsites are. And so let's make the little trek back and go show you what we can show you. But this is one of the trails. We wanted to show you a little bit about them. I mean, look how they're pretty clear. Now this way around the entire lake. Let's go here and check these mushrooms out. Let's go see.
Hey, what's tonight, everybody?
Yeah. I always like finding the mushrooms and just the different flowers and things like that. Comment down below if you like the mushrooms too. There.
Bigger mushrooms than I ever
How
saw.
cool is that? Here, actually, you're far enough off away from the lake. It's a natural flat spot. It's just a big old flat slate rock, and you could set your campsite up right there. And I mean, literally, the lake is it's a downhill walk, which is always makes it easier. But I mean, just right here, just right off the path. So I mean, that's really cool. So, I mean, there's little places that you can camp anywhere. These are just, you know, little off the side. And the cool thing about the campsite too is that it is under video surveillance. Sounds like somebody else is coming out through here right now. Don't that sound good? Gravel road. I love the way they sound. But this is a double campsite. And when we found out too is that they have an app that you can use to download and purchase your permits up here. They're $4 per person. Anyone over, what is it, 17? Anyone over 17 has to buy the $4 permit. And I do recommend some bug spray or some of those candles or something to keep the bugs away from you, because it is the outdoors and there is plenty of bugs. And it's those little flies too. So, but this is it. I mean, you got plenty of room, as you can see. I mean, and then right here, there's a trail that goes off this way, right down through here, and it goes back around down to the main campground. Now down here, there's a few people down there camping. It's one of the reasons why we ain't going down there. We don't want to bother them. But it loops around. There's a big camping area down there. Many sites are down there. So let's go call this one an end. I believe we've got everything that we came to do and see and everything. We did find out, however, that they took the docks out, which that was one of my childhood memories, was the dock. You could walk out on the dock, you could fish, you could take your chairs out. I mean, it was like a 15-foot dock wide, and then it kind of like just wrapped around some of the lake down there, and they had just like benches built onto it and everything. I don't know why they took it out. It really doesn't say. But that was a big part of my childhood, fishing off of that. But still, this campsite, I mean, there's a path that goes right straight down to the lake. It's 100 yards down from this campsite here. So if you're over in this area, come check it out. If you need a break from reality, you just get out and get rid of some of that stress, come get in the woods. Bring your family, your little ones. Your little ones is gonna love it. I mean, as always, be mindful of the snakes and be sure you can get your food up somewhere if you have to leave it in the vehicle or something like that. But as always, like and subscribe and follow us for more videos. Thank you.